Hey guys, welcome back to Belky's Twist. Today I'm going to be making a Latin style short rib recipe. We're gonna braise them in the oven. I'm so excited. It's gonna be the simplest recipe ever. So here I have some short ribs. I actually got these at my Asian market because they have beautiful short ribs there. And it's going to be super simple when it comes to the seasoning. I'm just gonna use some sea salt. You can also do kosher salt if you would like, but I'm going to be doing sea salt. And I'm just gonna liberally put in the sea salt. She wrote that. Then I'm going to use black peppercorn, also crushed. Nothing crazy. Just about maybe half a teaspoon of that. And I love the crusher. My husband loves the crusher too. And I'm also going to use Bijol. It is a Latin condiment. It's kind of like a saffron substitute, but it's absolutely delicious with pretty much anything, beef, chicken, whatever. I just saw this the other day at the Asian market and I haven't seen it anywhere, so I had to pick it up. And I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit of this. You want to come close and see the coloring for it. And it also works as a coloring to food. It's going to be delicious. So that's it. I did about maybe 1 tablespoon and I sprinkled it around. And now I'm just going to mix it very, very well. And then I'm moving on to cooking it on the stove and then moving over to the oven. Okay, here we go. I'm going to add olive oil, about 2 tablespoons, maybe 3. And we're gonna let it heat up and we're gonna actually give these a little sear. We're gonna take them out and then we're gonna add some vegetables like onions and peppers. So first step though is putting these to sear to kind of trap the flavor in these babies. They're so beautiful. This is like a really good stack. Okay, if you come close, and then I'm just gonna lay in as many as I can. I'm actually gonna do some like this. And then we're just gonna sear them until they're little brown and beautiful. Of course, you'll have to be very careful because this can go a little crazy. Oh, love it. Literally, it's gonna be a couple of minutes per side. Like if you notice, I already turned one over and it's already nice and brown. So we're gonna do that to all of them. And I'm gonna have to work in batches because I have a lot, but don't worry, it's gonna work out really well. And they're gonna stick a little bit here and there, but don't worry about it. They will come off if you wiggle them a little bit. So when you have pieces that look like this, you're ready to set them aside, which is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to take a couple of these that are ready and set them aside. Woo-hoo. And if you're in Arizona, go to Lily's Market. That's where I got that seasoning. I'll put the link to where I got it. That way you can buy it, or you can just go ahead and find it on Amazon. I'm sure it's on Amazon. So I'm going to go ahead and go to my next stack. Woo! I wish you guys could smell this. It's burning the heck out of me. In the meantime, let me put these in here so that it doesn't splatter too much and it gets these pieces. Why is everything I cook messy? I don't know, but it's like a thing for me. There we go. And then the other side. My arms actually get tired when I use this tongs, like exhausted, and I don't know why, but it does happen. That's it. Good thing is that I can do left too. There you go. My arm is burnt to death. Oh God. Oh, but I love it. I really do. The smell of this. I wish you guys could be here. Hermosos, están hermosos. Te amo, mi amor. Yo le doy mucho, mucho amor a la comida. Mucho amor. And I'm going to cover it for now so it doesn't keep burning me. All the time I have burns everywhere because that's all I do is burn myself with my food. So I'm going to clean up while these are getting a little color. And of course I'm using my little chopper because it's the best thing ever. And this is literally just going to be for a tiny little bit, like, I don't know, 3 minutes at the most. And after I get a nice little softening of these vegetables, then I'll be adding the beef stock and the wine. Wine. Yes, I'm very excited. Anything that has wine in it is amazing. And even right now, like just smelling this and imagining that I'm putting that wine in there, oh my God, this is gorgeous. If you see this, see it's softening like super quickly. Just look at the colors. I can't wait for this to be done. I know you guys are going to love it if you make it. So here we go. So this is very simple, as you guys can tell. I'm going to add the wine. And then I'm going to add the beef broth. I'm so used to using chicken broth. Everything's chicken broth. So that's basically it for this. And now I take my short ribs and I'm going to add them back into the pan. And here I'm going to just put them kind of standing up a little bit because I do have a huge amount of short ribs. I cook for like 30 people, so I guess some people are getting some of my short ribs tomorrow for lunch. Maybe I'll send them to my son's teacher, to their classroom. That'd be nice. I think they would appreciate that. We are full to the brim because, hey, why not, right? And I'm going to top it off with my semi-dried cilantro, just a little tiny bit, not a ton, just a little, because we have so much flavor already in there. We're going to cover it up and we're going to put it in the oven at 350 for 2 hours. Covered, and we're not going to touch it. We're going to leave it alone. We're just going to let it relax. You guys, I am very excited. I have completed this amazing dish. Just look at that. Ah. I've already added some of this juice to my rice, and I'm going to try a piece. Now, who is so lucky to get eaten by me? I don't know. But I'm going to pick one of you guys, and I want one that, ooh, you see? It's hot, so I'm probably going to burn my mouth off. But anyway, remember, this is a perfect recipe for the holidays, of course, that are coming up. And if you want to impress that certain someone, you know, I'm telling you, it's so simple, obviously, because you just watched me make it. It's so simple. There's no excuse for why not making it. And the white rice, or any kind of rice, or you can serve it with potatoes as well, like mashed potatoes, or chopped up potatoes, or like a bed of, I don't know, vegetables that are nice and, you know, cooked and maybe steamed. It could work in many ways. But of course, me being a Latin girl, I like my rice. And here we go. I'm going to go ahead and taste it. And I'm a little worried because I don't know how long I let it rest for. Maybe like 10 minutes. And I'm hoping I don't burn my mouth, but here we go. Oh my God. It is so moist. It's perfect. And if you see, like on the rice, I threw in some of the juices from it. So you get some of the onions, some of the peppers, and of course, because you had beef stock and you had red wine, it's just amazing. It tastes great. Anyway. In reality, you can do this with potatoes, but oh my God, with rice, it's so good. I just love it. In the description, you're going to find the recipe. And I just can't stop eating. So you're going to find the recipe. I urge you to make it and let me know how you like it. So make sure you comment in the description after you make it and tell me. And you better tell me you loved it. Otherwise, I'm coming after you. Anyway, I'm just joking. I'll see you guys next time. And thank you so much for subscribing to me. I really, really appreciate it. Adios. And I'm going to eat more.